All right, welcome back. I saved you the boredom of watching me line this because it takes quite a while. But so the plan here is I made a line up here. It's going to be black on the way down, saving the decal. This is going to be where this green tape is where all the tape is going to be a black line. All right, because obviously I taped on top of the black, the matte black we put on here. I 1200 it, put the tape on, and then red Scotch-Brite, cleaned it all off. So, but in the center here is going to be gold with a black line. So I'm going to do that piece first. I'm going to mask that off. But on a side note, when you're putting the tape on, make sure any kind of edges like this, get like something with an edge on it, and make sure that goes in. Otherwise, you're going to have bleeding on it because it doesn't want to stick into them edges right there. Okay, and yeah, so I just went with this is the fine one in the middle. It's going to leave a black line down the middle. This here is going to be gold, like I said. I used the 1/4 inch for the big lines and 1/8 of an inch in here. I use like the wife's measuring tape just to make sure I have the even all the way up. I mean, it's not 100%, okay? It's like about 90, but it's gonna look good. And then just regular tape and plastic covering. And all right, let me get taping again, and I'll show you putting on the gold. All right, here we go. Gold paint. Give it a good shake up. Today, I am wearing the mask. Okay, we're gonna dust it on light because remember, this type of paint can react to each other. So we want as less thinner on there and just the actual paint stuff, okay? So dry coats, multiple, light. Okay. Danger. All right, so I'll take this off for a second. Light coat. See? You don't want a huge buildup of material either. And this is thick paint. It's not as thin as regular spray paint. You can tell the thickness I'm putting it on by looking at the white line. Small splatters, see that? That's thick paint. But it's fast drying. Test the dryness on the paper. That's already dry. We've got a little breeze kicking right now off the lake, so this is really helping. All right, we'll go back on. I think I'll move the camera on the other side. Stabilize it up. Piece of cake. Let's go on this side here. Trip over a tree stump. That's the hazards of doing stuff in the outdoors, right? If you can do it in the outdoors like this, you are the true professional. Another coat coming up, mask on. and let it dry. Looking good. See, coverage is difficult with this one. It's a lot better on the sides. All right, let's pause it a second, let it dry for a bit, give it like 7 minutes, 5 to 7. Back in the day when I was, you know, painting cars, I used to smoke cigarettes. This is like 30 years ago. And the Marlboro Light, 7 minutes. So you go out for a smoke break, come in, back into the oven, do another coat. Flash off time. So we'll stick with that, about 7 minutes. Okay, here we go. I think I've got enough paint on the sides. We're gonna go with the top. You always have an urge to hit it with extra, but don't do it. It's covered. I can see by the paper it's covered. You know, we've got coverage right there, but you always want to, I feel like I always do, more is better. Well, not really in this, okay, because you're gonna have a build up of paint. We're gonna be giving it a light sand, tickling it down before we clear coat. Let it dry. Okay, so I took off that the white strip down the middle because it's right in the center. I didn't want it to get stuck there, and I slightly hit it with the craft knife and just glide it down. The tape will guide your knife, and there was a couple of blemishes here that I noticed. This is the time to take care of them. You don't want to be doing it after you've got the paint on. So I had to get my block. It's a little blemish. Got myself some 600, sanded it out, and just check it all out. You're still good to go. And now this is dry. I'm gonna tape off the centerpiece and tape off the gold line down the side. Then we're ready for blue. All right, well, let's give you a look around this. I ran out of blue tape, so I had to waste a lot of that tape there to cover that, but it was easier than trying to bend the white tape. So that's the gold line covered there, the gold and the black covered in there. The rest is going to be this pretty bright blue color. I don't know about the choice of color. Maybe I should go silver. I already did one silver. Let's go with the blue because there's blue in the outline of the decal. See the blue right there? So this might be similar. Okay, it's supposed to have some metallic in it. All right, so gonna hit that. Let's get it. I'm gonna pause you a minute because I'm gonna shake up this can. All right, I just realized I made a mistake here, right? I painted the top line gold on this side instead of the bottom line. So I'm gonna have to fix that later. But we're gonna carry on and do the blue. Dry coats. I like it. All right, same again. Let it dry. Well, that's the first coat on. Looks pretty badass, don't it? Anyway, the mistake I made, I put a bottom line down here in gold. But I painted the top line, see? Right there, in gold. So the bottom line is going to be black. I'll have to retape that off and do it in gold. But I'm going over the gold with the blue right now. Something right there. It's like a little chip. See, I'll take a little bit more to cover them. I might do that separate. All right, slowly but surely. Remember, patience. I'll get you through it. And anything can be fixed, really. If you mess something up right now, like I did right there, it's fixable. And you just gotta wait for it to dry. If I wanted to sand something out like that, I'd wait for it to dry 100% and just give it a real light sand and probably 2000. But I'm gonna leave that. Not bad. Take your nozzle. There you go. Let it dry. All right, I give it another dust coat. Way to check is where you have your tape, anything like that, or inconspicuous place. It's like bone dry. Don't stick your finger right in the middle. If anything lands on it, I mean, I've gotten like a piece of masking tape and put a point on it just to kind of like dab it up. But really, you're better off waiting and sanding. Or if you don't care, just get a leaf in it and clear coat it. No, don't do that. So, I mean, this is pretty dry, nice breeze kicking. I'm gonna give it one last coat just to make sure those breakthrough areas, because this don't cover good, this stuff. Don't want to be seeing that white dot forever. I can still see it. Hated myself. Alright, there it is. Alright, this is what went down. There's always surprises, right? Remember, I didn't do the gold on this side. I taped it wrong. But that's okay. I like it like this. And that blue does kind of match this is the original decal. So when this all gets dry, I'm gonna give it another 1200, then clear coat it. Got a couple of boo-boos up here. But I'm just gonna get a paintbrush, dab it in with a paintbrush, and then sand it when I'm sanding the whole thing. A couple little pieces there too, matte black. But that can all be touched up. And this is where I had the gold and I just started peeling it off as it was fresh, but yeah, it looks good without it. So you got the gold down the middle. Crazy, huh? But we saved the decal. All right, guys, see you next time.